Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Elite Weather. I'm your meteorologist, Mr. G, with kind of a special report for you guys tonight. Now, if you watched my earlier videos today that I posted on TikTok and YouTube, you remember me talking about some severe weather that we could see across the state of Florida today and tonight and this evening. So we've been seeing that severe weather. A line of several rounds of thunderstorms have been moving across the state of Florida and into South Florida. Right now, we're seeing those thunderstorms drift into the south and southeast, drifting out of Florida, out over the into the Caribbean. So we are seeing those thunderstorms right now. But I want to show you what happened this afternoon across South Florida earlier this evening. And as you can see in Fort Lauderdale, that appears to be a tornado that developed over Fort Lauderdale this evening. So again, you can see the lightning out there. So definitely saw that tornado activity today. So it reminds me to pay attention to my weather forecast, because I know what I'm talking about now, folks. So there we are, at least one tornado in South Florida in Fort Lauderdale. Here is another shot of that someone else taking.
Get over here.
Right here.
Yeah, it's right there, man.
It's right here.
This is the first tornado I've ever seen in my life.
But
They're
No, they're not!
Please don't get in here.
Zero or EF1. Mind you, the National Weather Service have not sent scientists out to evaluate the damage and determine the strength of the tornado, but based on what I'm seeing in the video, I would venture $500 that it's an EF0 or EF1. So we're looking at winds at a minimum of 40 miles per hour to about 110 miles per hour on the high end of an EF1 tornado. So that's what we're seeing out there across South Florida. Now, mind you, it's going to begin to settle down later as we move through the evening hours, as that frontal boundary is pushing off to the south and east. You can see those showers and thunderstorms right here across South Florida, and we're going to be seeing those headed out over into the Caribbean and down into the Florida Strait. So again, we saw those showers and storms this evening, and we're going to see things gradually begin to settle down as that frontal boundary passes off to the south. Now, mind you, what typically happens in Florida, a storm system front will pass through the state and then stall back and then reverse and come back up, and you'll often see that happen with Florida, where fronts come down, might drop halfway or 3/4 of the way through the state before it begins to lift back up as a warm front, or stalls out where it is and just hangs out, and they spend getting rounds and rounds of showers and thunderstorms. You often see that a lot in South Florida. So let's talk about that severe weather threat this evening. But we're going to be seeing that gradually wind down. Again, we're already seeing those showers pass through South Florida and out over the Everglades, the Keys, and into the Florida Straits. We do have at minimum a marginal risk for severe weather this evening, and we also have a slight risk for severe weather over west South Florida near Naples and Fort Myers. So we're going to see the potential for severe weather, at least as far as this latest update is concerned. But we are seeing on the radar those showers and storms have pushed through mostly the state of Florida. Now, on Monday and Tuesday, we have a more powerful storm that's going to be coming along the Gulf Coast and from this across the southeast, and that's going to cause even bigger possibility of severe weather across the state of Florida and across the southeast on Tuesday, where we could see more tornadoes, damaging winds, situations where some hail might be involved, heavy rain, and flash flooding. So definitely almost as severe weather is going to be possible on Monday and Tuesday across the southeast. And once again, the state of Florida here is that next storm system that's going to evolve over the Gulf of Mexico and track more inland over the Mid-South, the Appalachians to the Great Lakes and into Ontario, Canada, and over the St. Lawrence River Valley near the Canadian and U.S. border in the northeast there as we get through the time on Wednesday. So that's this brief report, this brief video that I wanted to show you guys, that tornado, and I just wanted to show you why it's important to pay attention to these weather forecasts, because sometimes we get it right. Sometimes now we saw that tornado there, and I just wanted to make sure that everyone was aware that that happened tonight. So I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. Have a good night, everybody, and have a good day tomorrow. Bye-bye.